The Singapore Community Care sector supports Singaporeans in living well and aging gracefully in the community through various initiatives. With the increasing demand and rising expectations of quality care in the community care sector, it is critical to build up a base of well-qualified ILTC professionals today. Since 2002, more than 15 million have been invested in the training and deepening of skills across the sector. Key available upgrading opportunities are the Balaji Sadasivan Study Award, the ILTC Upgrading Program, the Midterm Medical Social Work Scholarship, the Social and Health Manpower Development Program.
With the change in paradigm in our healthcare system, I feel that it's important for us to upgrade ourselves, build up the skill sets as required for the community sector. I'm able to provide better care for my patients in terms of treatment implementation and program planning.
We use everyday occupations to help clients to find fulfillment and positively impact their life by teaching them strategies on how they can cope with their everyday occupations despite their disabilities. We help them in areas such as grooming, self-care, menstrual care, and even mobility.
Social work as a science is based on research, it's based on theories that you practice. So once you learn these theories and this research, they actually better help you equip yourself better, to help to work with the clients, to help them, to get the resources and to benefit them in the helping process.
I want Rinse to be proud to have me as one of their physiotherapists. One that not only provides quality and effective care, but one that serves with heart and hope.
Opportunities for skills upgrading are for everyone and makes a difference in the lives of others. Aspiring staff are ready to put the acquired knowledge to use and contribute back to the organization.
The course that I completed really gives me good ideas and then gives me motivation for me to deliver good nursing care and good quality care of my patient. At the same time, I can be a resource person to help another colleague of mine. Upgrading is very useful regardless of your age. I really encourage them to upgrade themselves.
From beginning, we already have given her full support to do her work well, and I believe that all our family are continuously supporting her until the end of the course.
The impact from the investment in training has led to new services being started by the past awardees. As a result, better quality of care benefits clients in the sector. Galvin has been involved in the new initiative for dementia patients in St. Andrew's Community Hospital.
The new initiative is actually a new dementia ward set up in St. Andrew's Community Hospital. So it utilizes a person-centered care approach, whereby it provides care for moderate to severe dementia patients. We tend to look at their strengths and not their disabilities. Being a previous Temasek Care Study Award recipient, I sort of gained the skills of being more person-centered. So I'm able to plan more person-centered approaches to what my patients are doing during therapy. In addition to that, therapy has to be meaningful. What I did was it's more of incorporating some familiar objects, familiar animals that they know, and they can actually after forming the objects, they can actually reminiscence about the object, like a picture of a cat or a fish and all. So after going through the training, I developed a stronger professional identity. So with this stronger professional identity, I know that I have a role to play in this community hospital, in this dementia ward setup.
St. Andrew's Community Hospital certainly has benefited greatly from the training grants, be it the Balaji Sadasivan Study Award, or the Professional Conversion Program, or the SHMDP ILTC, or even the access to Health Productivity Funding or Community Silver Trust. In the last 3 years, about 40 of our staff, doctors, nurses, therapists, and administrative staff have been able to get training through these grants. On the other hand, and as important, is the ability to use the training to provide better care for our patients, more person-centered, safer, more effective, and at the end of the day, better patient outcomes. I can see that as a result of all these increased opportunities for training over the past few years, the ILTC sector is now better placed to be part of the mainstream healthcare system, looking after our patients and helping them to age gracefully and age well in the community and in the home.
Kavita, she's come back from her HMDP training, I think we expect her to contribute in two areas for HCA. One is training. So as far as training is concerned, she will be involved in training new nurses who join us for their orientation program and continue to train them till they become competent enough to look after patients on their own. The second area is in research for HCA, which we are currently not so strong at, and we hope with Kavita's involvement, she can actually help us to develop this area, which we hope will be much stronger in the future.
One of the ways that it has benefited me since I came back is by revising our current orientation program that we have for nurses. We have an additional of 1 week of teaching and training sessions for them. The nurses are then well equipped with the palliative skills and knowledge so that they'll be able to render the appropriate management for the patients. I've also been involved in research. We currently have explored regarding suicide among terminally ill patients. We also have looked into issues such as bereavement care support for the staff and also for the caregivers in this research work that we have done.
From AIC's grants that we have got, especially the HMDP grants, we have used it in various ways. One is we have used it for visiting experts from overseas, the HMDP grants, to bring experts from overseas to help us in developing our knowledge and skills. So that has been very useful for us. We have had two sets of visitors who have come in. One is for the elder care, that is for the older group of patients that we look after, and the other is for the pediatric palliative care that we are doing. The second is we have had our own staff being trained locally as well as internationally. So locally we have used HMDP fellowships for training nurses like Kavita, who was the first palliative care nurse in the community to actually become a master's nurse.
Seeing my nurses develop professionally and also having personal growth, I gain immense satisfaction in that. Yeah, I must say that this is one of the biggest satisfaction that I have and I've gained in this course.
The capabilities of the ILTC professionals and organizations will continue to increase with the investment in training. New initiatives and programs will go on to develop and benefit the community care sector. Nurturing professionals, enhancing community care.